Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I've got the best Oden class up in Warzone for you guys. If you saw my video yesterday, you know this video was coming, but yeah, we've got the best Oden class up, and I was a bit skeptical about the Oden. I was playing on stream, and I basically didn't know what guns to use. I was like, right, what videos do you guys want to see on the channel? The whole chat gave me different classes on what to pick, so if you guys want to ever recommend me any classes to try out, come through to my Twitch stream, just let me know in the chat, and I'm more than open to start trying out different classes. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My Twitch link can be found in the description below if you do want to come through. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live stream, guys, on the 14th of November to the 15th of November to celebrate the launch of Call of Duty Cold War. So we'll be live for 24 hours on Twitch. If you want to come through and support me on that, that'd be amazing. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, chat gave me this class up to use. They were saying that Oden, I was a bit skeptical. I've never really been a massive fan of the Oden. Obviously, it's not the most laser beamy AR that you can get. However, guys, the damage on this thing is crazy. I've never played with anything like this before. It's absolutely insane. Like, when I say I've never played with something like this, I've genuinely not experienced a gun that is this powerful in the game before, other tang a sniper rifle. This gun's absolutely crazy, so you guys definitely want to check this one out. As always, we're going to run through the class out, tell you what attachments are in the game, and then I will show you some clips at the end. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. We're on the road to 5k subs, so make sure you do help me out and hit that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to jump straight into it right now. So guys, as always, we go for the MUZZLE expressor on the muzzle. Obviously takes you off the radar when you're shooting, and it increases your damage range. And the damage range with the Oden's insane as it is, so this extra added damage range is just absolutely crazy. It doesn't matter how far away enemies are. If you've got a good scope on it, which we do, and I'll show you in a moment, but with a good scope and just the damage range that this gun has, you will destroy anyone that is at any range, just however far they are. You're going to absolutely shred them. This gun's crazy, and you guys are just going to check this out for yourself. I actually don't know how to explain how mad this gun is. Like, the damage it does is insane. And obviously the MUZZLE expressor does take you off the radar when you are shooting. You don't want to be appearing on people's radars when you're shooting, just in case you're holding down an area or it's near the end zone. You don't want to be appearing up on people's radars. That's no thing that you want to be doing, especially if you've got a ghost class as well. It's just not a big win. Next up on the barrel is the Oden Factory 8-10mm. Again, increasing that damage range, the bullet velocity, and the recoil control. And that's one of the biggest things, guys, here is the recoil control. Because, like I said at the start, the Oden has got a massive kick to it, and it's crazy. The fire rate's not major on this gun either, but the kick in between each shot is pretty wild. You can seem to hit every single shot, but it's just a bit of a strange one. I couldn't quite get used to it, but you guys will see in the clips what I mean, how much of a kick it's got, but just how much damage it does as well. It only takes 3 or 4 shots and you finish off an enemy, so you guys definitely want to check this out. But obviously the damage range, bullet velocity, and the recoil control are all added from the Oden Factory 8-10mm. ADS and movement speed is slightly taken away, but you're going to be running this with an SMG or a shotgun anyway. The Oden's not going to have the best mobility. It's a big gun at its best. Like, you can already see how low the mobility is just off of one attachment, so you just know the mobility is not great. I definitely recommend running it with a shotgun or an SMG. Of course, in terms of the scope, I said about a good scope you need. The VLK 3x is the one for me. It's just such a good sight. You can see people that are far away. You can see people that are up close and personal. And the gun just absolutely shreds, guys. So if you use the VLK, like I say, anyone that you see in a bit of a distance, you've got a nice clear scope on them, you just hit them with 4 or 5 bullets and they'll be down, they'll be finished off. And this gun's just crazy. Like, I don't know, I know I keep saying this gun's crazy, I don't even know how else to explain it. The gun's just mental, guys. You guys are going to see the clips, you're going to realise how powerful this gun is. Like, it's so powerful, guys. I've never experienced a gun like this before. I've not really used the Oden in Warzone because I've never really thought about it. It's not really been a gun that's been standout. No one ever has really said how broken the Oden is, so I've not really jumped on it. But when chat came through and said use the Oden and the Uzi class setup, and they were giving me the attachments to use, I put it together and it's just insane. Like, it's probably not my go-to AR. There are better ARs in the game, don't get me wrong, but if you want to start switching things up, you want to start using some different guns, this Oden class is absolutely cracked, guys. So make sure you do give it a try if you do want to. Like I said, it's not my favourite of all ARs, but you might want to give it a try. So guys, when it comes to the underbarrel, I go for the Ranger foregrip just for that added recoil control. Like I say, the Oden does have a bit of a kick to it, so you want to be able to control that recoil as much as possible. And I found that the Ranger foregrip out of all the underbarrels allows you to control the recoil the best. Obviously, if you can get mounted up with this gun, you're not going to experience any recoil, and this is when you'll start absolutely tearing people apart. Whether you're mounted up to a tree, you're mounted up to a window ledge, whatever it might be, if you're mounted up, this gun's going to absolutely destroy. But like I say, if you can't mount up and you need to control the recoil, the Ranger foregrip does really help with that. I found it was the best. It gave it the less kick and the best recoil pattern. So I would definitely recommend the Ranger foregrip. The Commando foregrip also does quite well. I did use a Commando foregrip for a while on a couple of the clips as well that you will see, and it done just as good, really. So it's basically whichever one you do prefer out of Commando or Ranger, if you've got any preference. But I find that the Ranger does do slightly better than what the Commando does. As you can see, if I hover over the Ranger, you can see all the boosts where the green are, and then I hover over the foregrip, and it does slightly drop the accuracy and the range, just a very minuscule amount. but it does also increase the mobility just a little amount. So they're pretty much hand in hand, like they're pretty much on par with each other. So I run the Ranger foregrip. I did also run the Commando. Didn't really notice too much of a difference between them. So if you've got any preferences, I'd recommend running that. But I was at the end with most of the clips I got running the Ranger foregrip. And of course, guys, I go for the 30 round mags. Obviously, it's the biggest you can get on the Oden, but I thought this was going to be a real problem. I thought, oh wow, I'm used to running 60 round mags, and you're now giving me 30. What am I meant to do with this? And then I realised the Odens are a 4 or 5 shot kill, and it's just plenty. 30 rounds is plenty of bullets for the Oden. Like I keep saying, 4 or 5 bullets, you will finish people off. You don't need more than 4 or 5 for a team. You do the maths. That's 20 bullets to wipe a full squad if you hit every single one of your shots. So you still got 10 bullets in the chamber. So if you do miss a couple of shots, you're going to be able to kill them off. So it's going to be fine, guys. The 30 rounds is plenty. Here is a full overlook at the class setup right now, guys. If you want to pause it, go make it in your class so you can give it a try. I definitely recommend trying out the Oden if you're trying to switch up guns, if you're a bit bored of using the same guns game in, game out, which is where I am. I don't want to keep using the M13 because it's just basically aimbot, and then like the MP7 because it's just so good. As you can see, the accuracy and the range, massive boost. Mobility, massive hit. So don't run this gun as your like main mobility gun. Run a shotgun or an SMG. If you're looking for any SMG or shotgun classes, check out the previous videos on my channel. We've got loads on there. The MP7, the MP5, the Origin, the R9. Go check them out if you want to anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend running about with this gun, but you guys are going to see from the clips just what this gun's capable of. It's so powerful, guys. It literally destroys everyone you see. And I was a bit hesitant at times when people were in distance to actually beam at them because I didn't think I'd hit my shots. And then I realised, actually, if I just tag them up 4 or 5 times, they'll literally be finished off, so I shouldn't need to worry too much. And yeah, it's not the best at range because of the recoil that it does have. So it's not the best AR in the game, don't get me wrong. But it's a bit more fun to use. If you guys are looking to switch it up, definitely recommend using the Oden. It's actually a bit of fun to use, like I say. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, smash a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on the Oden in the comments below. And also, we're on the road to 5k subs right now. So if you lot can help us hit that, that'd be absolutely amazing, guys. So make sure you have subscribed with notifications turned on. But I'm going to run some clips now and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.
Laser the kid red.
Being sniped up from somewhere.
Just keep heartbeating because most of the kids that are back now don't have, or a lot of them don't have ghosts. So enemy dropping in, another one. I think they're pushing. There's a few coming from left. That might have been him, to be fair. Yeah, I think it was.
There's a team top red.
You are?
Your deployable cover's gone.
No, I haven't even touched it. I think it should be there for the entire game.
Oh my god! Right, there's a guy
Shut the
sniping
door
from
on
bank still.
Tagged him up loads.
Mount some filing cabinets.
Broke one shield. Tagged down one. Down one.
We can be sweet.
That's that 420 Jonas guy. We've killed that guy 2 times. Right?
Oden's sick.
I hit him once over.
If that weren't him, I'm like a proper dickhead. Did you find me or did I find you? Shit on, bro. Welcome to the Oden, mate. What's going on?